Welcome back to my terrible playthrough of Kerbal Space Program. We are loading up to see a couple of things. I've been having a couple issues with my science gathering, and I think I figured out the problem. For a while, I was thinking that I couldn't recover any of the ships that landed on the ground, but not actually in my area. It turns out I was totally wrong. There's a way in here to recover them. Yeah, there you go. The little yellow guy. So that gave me some science there, and obviously we would have gotten more if we hadn't transmitted. So we're gonna go ahead and grab all these guys, and I think, honestly, they got me a lot less science than they would have since I was transmitting data. Apparently you get a ton more science if you collect data and just go right to the ground and then recover without transmitting. So, when you are doing this, something to remember, you'll waste a lot less time. Alright, so I got basically no science on that, which is great. However, it did say we had 21 science, so we're gonna unlock some stuff. We're gonna unlock aerodynamics. And this will get us further along the science path. Reaction wheels, those are basically, that allows us to not fly everywhere when we're trying to go straight up. If you notice my rocket, having to fine-tune the controls as we're lifting off, reaction wheel will stop that. You basically just set a course, lock it in, and it'll do a really good job of maintaining that heading. Sputnik is a satellite base, so that you can actually send stuff up into space to collect datas and transmit back. A new cockpit and a winglet. These are basically to create horizontal flying vehicles, so, like a plane or whatever. Or a space plane, if you're good. General construction is unlocked, and this is going to be your struts and stability items. That's basically to allow to build more complex rocketry without having it collapse under its own weight. So these are good things to know about going forward. This will allow me to get a little bit more stable as a rocket. But now we have to kind of decide. We'll probably unlock these two base ones just to see what they go to, since we've never done this before. So we're gonna fly a rocket, get some goo, and recover it, and we should get a ton more science because of that. So yeah, we've already got the goo container on there. Whoops. Alright, let's fly it. We're gonna go to the water, because I don't think we got a good sample last time. That's a nice little curve there for us. Oh crap. Wow. Alright. So we we didn't get out of the freaking way fast enough, and that blew up our goo container. But luckily, we're not dead. Bill survives again. Holy crap. So, give yourself some lead time, obviously. Hopefully, you get some science out of this. Yeah, 2 there. I'm gonna keep it, and we're gonna have him exit to get some water samples. I'll get an EVA report, and then, you know, can we get him to collect a sample? Not yet. Let's pop him back up. Surface sample. There we go. So he now has a ton of data. Everything's stored. He's going to get back in there. And I didn't notice before, but there's a little easy button right over on the altimeter, whatever. You just hover, and you can just recover right here. It's pretty easy, so we don't have to go through the satellite base. Anyway, look at that. We just got 18 science, so that was very, very awesome. I think we can unlock a new thing already. I mean, that's basically, this is the way the game should be played. That's so much quicker. Alright, this is how it's gonna work. I bet the survivability goes here as well. So, general rocketry also grabs over, oh, it requires both. So you do have to unlock everything anyway. Advanced rocketry will give us radial engines, which can be mounted onto a tank. Not underneath it, but on its side. And then a bigger fuel tank. So we'll probably skip that for a little while and focus on these other items. We're gonna do some more science, obviously, to keep on unlocking stuff. Maybe check out some biomes here in a little bit. But figuring out that recovery piece is basically save the day. And we'll build a better rocket to get to the biomes. This is basically just to, well, you know what? I don't even know if we have a soil sample yet. So... we'll just tumble. Not a big deal. Cut the engine, let it fly away. Parachute, go a little quick. It explodes. We're gonna land next to the runway, get a soil sample, and get some more. It's basically worthless, so we'll grab it on the ground. I'm sure it won't be a whole lot there either. Yeah, 1.5. Because we're on the grass for once. He's going to take an EVA report and a surface report. We'll recover all of that. And barely almost there. Let's go a little higher. Get an atmosphere reading. I'm sure that'll set us over the edge. Now I would advance time, but when you do the time dilation during launches, as I mentioned before, things tend to get a little strange. And I can show you it. We've had a lot of failures already, so I figure unlock all the signs here and maybe show it to you next time when we're a little further along. We got some breathing room. That's probably because of the goo. Goo's pretty heavy, so it's probably screwing with my weight balance. Okay, so we're pretty high up. That's good. That's where I want to be. Going pretty fast. So we're going to take a crew report. We're going to do an EVA. Oh shit. We fell off the ladder. That was not great. Oh. Oh shit. Okay, so there's some lights on his little little spacesuit. Oh man. This is not going to work out very well. I'm trying to remember the space, there we go. But the problem is we've lost sight of the spacecraft. That's right there. Trying to remember what shoots me straight down. I think it's S. Oh, where the hell did it go? It's right there. I wonder if we can set an intercourse for it. Intercourse and intercept. Yeah. Alright. So now it won't disappear from us. Is falling pretty quick. Just because I can't remember it all. That's not going to tell us. We might be screwed just because I'm no good at going down. God. This is sad. You bastards. You bastards. Fuck it. We're gonna impact. This will be okay. So, what have we learned? Don't try to do an EVA. Oof, when you're not in orbit. Because you'll fly right off your stupid spacecraft. Alright, well, you know, it wouldn't be my game if terrible things didn't happen. So, I'll see y'all next time.